Are you an emotionally stunted white man who's angry that a 1950s housewife hasn't been delivered to your door?
Hey buddy, let me fix that for you.
Huh? What'd you do to my sign?
Have you ever tried bringing something to the table?
What's that?
I'm glad you asked.
Historically, women had to marry men if they wanted to stay alive. But now it's no longer illegal for women to earn money or have their own bank account. They can even get divorced if they want to. These changes have made some white men really, really mad.
Instead of being mad it's not the 1950s anymore, white men can instead choose to bring something to the table. Bringing something to the table is a great way to attract a loving and compatible partner, earn the respect of other human beings, have friends, and finally get invited to parties. It's easy to start bringing something to the table today. Just simply choose one or more items from this list and start doing those things. Go to therapy.
I don't know. I've just been really not stoked lately.
Read a fucking book.
Like transcripts from Joe Rogan's podcast?
Absolutely not. I mean a book written by someone who isn't a white man. Do half of the household chores. Develop a sense of empathy. Take care of your own children. Learn a new skill or hobby.
Nice.
Develop a sense of humor. Become emotionally available. Put some effort into your appearance. And many more. But don't just take it from me. Take it from one of our satisfied customers who brought something to the table.
I used to think that lots of women would want to marry me because my dad got married and my grandfather got married and my great-grandfather got married. But then, after I mistook a Tide Pod for a candy when my girlfriend asked me to do my own laundry for the first time so she could finish a work proposal before the deadline, and then she had to drive me to the emergency room to get my stomach pump, she broke up with me saying, "Jake, I cannot continue to do everything in this relationship, and I can't even think of one way in which you being in my life enhances it. I know I'll be so much happier alone." I decided I need to make some changes. And now I'm bringing something to the table. I watched a YouTube video on how to load a dishwasher, and then I loaded the dishwasher, and I took some cooking classes, and I started learning French. And I have a second date next week with a girl from my class.
You should try bringing something to the table today.
Oh, like a signed photo of Joe Rogan?
No!